everyone, and welcome all of you to yet another exciting industry HR session with one of our reputed recruiters in the virtual job fair by MESC in association with Apech Ltd. Students, coming down to today's session, we have a very prestigious studio with us. The name of the studio is Wackytoon Studios Private Limited. This studio is based out of Kolkata, and they have worked on some of the prestigious projects like Chota Beam in association with Green Gold, Mighty Little Beam, Honey Bunny Ka Jholmal on Sony Ye, Tarak Mehta Ka Ulta Chashma, just to name a few. And the best part is, if I talk about Honey Bunny Ka Jholmal, which is aired on Sony Ye, in fact, the channel has earned a profit of more than 80% because of the fresh content being added in Honey Bunny Ka Jholmal. And guys, all the fresh content has been created by artists in the lockdown, in the pandemic. So this industry is not affected by any kind of pandemics in the world. Work is continuing like before. In fact, the work has increased. Imagine a channel seeing a increase in the profit by 80% because of the fresh content being added in Honey Bunny Ka Jholmal. So this is about this studio. They have an awesome office in Kolkata. They are looking for artists in almost all the genres, and we have the HR manager of this awesome studio with us. Her name is Sudeshna Sasmal. She has more than 8 years of experience in the HR domain, and she's worked with some of the prestigious organizations, and her current assignment with Wackytoon includes recruitment, employee satisfaction, employee retention, and so on. And also, students, I have two surprises for you, right? And I really want your weekend to become beautiful, and that's the reason I have two surprises for you. The first surprise I'll share with you now. It is just not a surprise, but an extremely good news, which we all are proud of. Under the virtual job fair, we have placed a lot of students, and they have got selected in their dream studios. They've already started working, and they've already made their entry in the media and entertainment industry. So this is something which we as Aptech Limited, which we as ICAP team are really proud of, that our students have already started working. They got offer letters under the virtual job fair. So this is surprise number one. There is one more surprise which I will not reveal now. You have to wait for it, and that I will share at the end of the show. Right? So please be with us, enjoy the session, and whatever queries you have, there is a question and answer tab. You can write in that, and I will take it with the HR. And students, this studio is based out of Kolkata. So whoever are listening to me from other parts of the country, like north, west, or south, trust me, Kolkata is a beautiful city, and no wonder it is called the city of joy. It is a place where art is appreciated. It is a place where art is celebrated. So please stay tuned to the session and understand the requirements, and do share your portfolios and resume with your center placement head. So over to you, Sudeshna.
Hi, hello everyone. I hope everybody is safe and sound, staying at home with all the precautions and all, right?
Yes. Thank you, Sudeshna. Thank you so much for accepting our invite and being there with us today.
Thank you so much for inviting me today. So I'm very excited, and I wanted to share a lot of things about Wackytoon. So we are very excited, for the students who are upcoming. So,
Great.
Yeah. So let me start with Wackytoon, what Wackytoon exactly is and how we are operating over here, right? So see, Wackytoon consisting of 2D and 3D department, we have started early on 2012, but we have started, developing from 2018. So right now, and we are, a sister concern of Green Gold, as you all know it, right? So we are partner company of Green Gold over here, and we right now in the pandemic situation also, you can see how what you have told already, that in pandemic also, we are still growing, we are still keep going. So we are really excited, and really wanted to know how the students, the new upcoming students, and how the market is responding to us also, right? So let's say Wackytoon is right now a medium-sized company, and we do have our office in Kolkata. So PH Region Tech Park, and we are consisting in 10th floor and 11th floor. And see, we are looking for 3D candidates right now. Basically, we do have opening in 2D also, but for fresher, we are looking for 3D. Okay, and anybody 2D, 3D, whoever is, whether they are fresher or experienced, they're all welcome, because we are ready to accept them. We are ready to take the new energy, the new candidates, whoever is interested. We are all, you all are welcome here. Okay.
Great. I think that is the beauty of this industry. So, Deshna, we have had quite a number of industry HR sessions with studios earlier also, and everyone, was on the same page that if you have the talent, if you have the portfolio, there is no exact number for requirements. The studios are welcoming talents with open arms.
Yes, yes, yes.
Great. So that is indeed a good news. Students, they have requirements, unlimited requirements in their 3D department, in their 2D department. What they need is your work, and which would be reflected in your portfolio. So please don't wait. Submit your portfolio and your resume to your respective center placement head. So, Deshna, I would request you if you can share some presentation, and if you can, tell us about your organization, the management, the policies, the kind of projects you work, and before
Yes.
we move forward with the students' question.
Okay, okay, sure. See, the thing is, let me just, share the presentation with you all first.
Yes, you
Right?
have to share your screen.
Yeah, yeah. I hope you all can able to see this.
Yes, you just have to go full screen. So, Deshna, go full screen.
Yeah, yeah. Just hold on
And the
first.
kids have also started raising their hands. So it's basically an
Lot of
acknowledgement, because
questions.
when you actually are in a virtual session, it seems you're talking to yourself. But then thank you all my students for raising your hands. It really makes us happy. Yes, Sudeshna, you have to go full screen.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying, but it's not happening over here. So let me just, just trying the screen properly. Hold on for a second. No. Let's keep on coming. Stop screen sharing. Is it coming small or something? Whether you guys are able to see the presentation or
No,
how?
Sudeshna, it is okay. You can continue with the presentation. I think these small things, they do happen in the virtual.
Is it
Yeah,
fine?
it is perfect. Perfect.
Right? Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay, fine then. So, see, let me tell you about Wackytoon right now and show you some kind, some of our orgs and how the, company, operate, and how our company looks like. So, you guys also will get a little bit of interest regarding this. So, see, Wackytoon is about, as I have said already, it has started in 2012 with a wild passion and, a hunger. So, we are always looking for creativity. We are always looking for people with talent. So if you have talent, you can always welcome. And let me just go through with this. So you can able to see right now Mr. Rajiv Chilaka, he is our chairman, and Mr. Niloy Kanti Bishas, he is our CEO of Wackytoon Studio. So these two are the pillar of our companies. Okay, so let me move forward. Now this is what is our company.
Sudeshna,
Yeah. Tell me.
yes, students, if you had seen the previous slide, so Mr. Rajiv Chilaka, so this studio is a sister concern of Green Gold.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, I
So
already told.
yes, it is an awesome studio to work with.
Yeah.
So yes, thank you, Sudeshna. Please continue.
Okay, okay. So if you want me to tell more about Mr. Chilaka, I can able to say.
No, it's okay. I mean, everyone knows him. He is like a veteran in this industry.
Yes, yes, correct,
Yes,
correct. So,
yes.
okay, okay. So, and Mr. Nilakante Vishwas, he is our CEO. Okay, so this is our management, the two pillar of the company. So, what I have told already. Now, this is the building, what you can see. This is the building where we are working. Okay, so 10th and 11th floor we are containing over here. This is situated at PH Region Tech Park. This is what is our company looks like, and you can able to see this is our team over here, 2D, 3D. So when the movie Kung Fu Dhumaka came, so we all went to the theater first day first show. So this is what our company organized for us, and the t-shirts and all were customized. So we were really happy, and it was a proud moment for us. So let us go through with some more slides over here. So you can able to see this. So
Yes,
the
yes,
last,
Deshna. That's the beautiful office. You know, I have been to this office earlier also. The students, that's the beautiful office where you get to work and you can see balloons all around. So you can see some kind of celebration happening. If you see the above
yes,
picture, the top picture, so it is like
yeah.
one big family.
Yeah, I just wanted to, I just wanted to explain that also. This is when the last picture, what we were, it was there. It was when, the Independence Day happened. So that was Independence Day celebration. So you can see the same thing is going on. Okay. So this is our team, how we initiate works. And here you can see Mark Loomer. So he handled the green gold US office. So when he came down to Kolkata, he came to visit us. So we had a great discussion, and he has given a lots of inputs over here, how to work and how to deliver and all. So it was another achievement for us. Okay. So so these are the projects what we are working for. So you can see Guru Bole, Pico Speedo. So these are 3D projects, Rudra. These are 3D projects what we are working, and others are 2D projects. The movie Honey Bunny, you can see that. So this is the movie we are working for, the Jholmal movie, which is coming on Sony here. And then these are a few more works what we do in association with Green Gold. Okay, so you all know about Chota Bheem, Kalari Kids. So these are the things what we are working, and we have our project presence in Pogo, Cartoon Network, Netflix. All right. And this is another achievement for us when Mighty Little Bheem, the first session, the season came. So it was such a huge hit, such a commercial hit that the news, they have put it in Los Angeles time calendar. So it's came in the paper of USA. So that was another achievement for us. Okay, so the newspaper has covered everything about Bheem and all. So this is another thing. So we are just trying to put, just everything together and wanted to achieve so more and more. So this is the Kung Fu Dhamaka movie. So now I will show you all the work how we have done this movie. So little bit of project details. So you can see this is 2D concept designs. Now this is 3D concept designs. So these are the few works what we have done. This is just an example. These are the works what we do over here. And this is Kung Fu Dhamaka series. So the movie was such a commercial hit that later on it came as a series also. And this is the media platform where we have present. Our presence is there. Thank you so much. So
Great.
I
I think,
hope,
Sudeshna, that was an elaborate presentation. And the best part was when you show the, when you had shown those office pictures with
yeah.
all those celebrations and, with all those party happening and that vibrant ambience. So students, if any which ways, Kolkata is a beautiful place to stay and start your creative career, because, that's a place which is full of artists. That's a place where, art is appreciated everywhere, but then Kolkata is like the creative hub. So you would definitely get an excellent opportunity to work in such an awesome studio who works on such prestigious projects. So majority of the projects are in association with Green Gold. So
Yes, yes.
yes. So thank you so much, Sudeshna, for that wonderful
Thank you.
presentation. If you can please tell us now about the requirements. You have requirements as in, what you expect in the students, the freshers, like 3D or 2D. What do you expect in the freshers portfolio?
Okay. See, we have, as I told you already, we have, opening in all the departments, whether it's 2D or 3D. And for freshers, the requirement is, see, first of all, your CV is, that matters. That matters the most, because that is going to give us the first, the review about how you are working or what is your skill set. So that is very important for us with a cover letter. If you can do it, that is really good. And you do not have to put a very long CV with elaborated things on all, but with a one page CV will work out, right? If you have the right passion, if you have the skill, you came in the right place. Okay, so that is what one thing. Another thing is about the requirements for freshers. We are basically, for freshers, we are concentrating on 3D department right now, and for 3D all the departments are having opening, but for that you need to go through a test. So we will consider the CVs first, we'll shortlist that, and then we can call
So
them
you
for,
would also, Sudeshna,
yeah.
apart from the resume, you would also need the portfolio of the students, right? The
Yes,
story.
yes, yes. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So, see, the thing is, after that, what you have to do is we will shortlist the CV. So, whoever got shortlisted, they have to come down for a test. Or else, for that, we can, because the pandemic is going on, we can go for an online test also. So, your test, yeah, yeah. So, the test will decide the later part. Okay.
Okay, so students, the procedure is very simple. They have requirement for freshers in all the departments of 3D, right? From 3D modeling to texturing to animation, lighting, and so on. Okay, but then you have to share your resume and your portfolio link to your center placement head. Now, one thing which Sudeshna emphasized, I would really like to repeat that, is resume. Most of the times, we are in a rush, and just because our placement head has asked us to submit, the resume, we just copy it, and we copy objectives from Google and share it with the with your faculty. Please don't do that. Make a very simple resume, and the best policy in making a resume is be honest. Okay, don't write extra information. Don't make a very lengthy resume. Just write all the relevant information, and it is always beneficial if you put your Shori link in the resume. It is easier for us also, and it is easier for the studio also. So once your portfolio is shortlisted, then you would be shared a test, right? Most of
Yes.
the times, Sudeshna calls the students to the studio, but owing to pandemic, you will get an online test through email. And if that is, if you're through in that technical test, then the salary and all can be negotiated. So it's a very simple process. So students from any part of the country can appear for the test and get to work in this studio. Okay. I'll just check the students' question, Sudeshna, once.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yes, there is one more question, Sudeshna. What is the growth of a fresher in your studio? I mean, like, if I join your organization, say, as a 3D modeling artist, so where do I reach 2 years or 3 years down the line in your studio?
See, the thing is very simple. If you join in our organization, see, most of the time what happens, you can join any organization you like, okay, if you can get a chance. But joining Wackytoon, it will make a difference, not only, professionally, but personally also. Because here the employee culture, the organization culture is really good. We give the same opportunity to everyone. Okay, equal opportunity. I would say that equal opportunity to everyone. And first of all, I would elaborate here one thing, that for a fresher, first of all, we just cannot just take them and just put them through into the work. So you have to go through an internship, maybe for a 2 months or 3 months. That depends how fast you can able to take it up. So, okay, once it is done, we can put you in the work. And the other thing is, regarding the growth, we are working on all big projects of the nation, even the international projects also. Okay, so you can understand where you can reach after 2 years. And then also, I would like to say another thing, that even in this pandemic, when other companies who have started reducing 30, 40% of salary, and even forget about other things, but we are still giving 100% salary to our employees with increment every year. Okay, so
That has actually brought a big smile on my face, and I'm sure all our students are smiling. I think we are really blessed, Sudeshna, that we are a part of this industry. Imagine when the entire world is crying that we don't have jobs, there is
yes,
a studio, Wackytoon
yes,
Studios Private Limited, which is giving increments to the creative people.
yes.
So I think everyone should give a pat on their backs for being a part of brand Aptech and for being a part of this industry.
So this is how it is, so you can imagine and you can understand where the growth can go.
Yes, yes, absolutely. And the best part is students, which Sudeshna also mentioned, is that you get to work on national, international projects. So you can
Yes,
understand, of course, it depends on you, but then the kind of growth, the kind of exposure you will have, it is unlimited.
yes, true.
Okay, we have one more question from Guru Murthy. Ma'am, how can I send my resume? Guru Murthy, it is very simple. You just have to submit your resume and portfolio to your center placement head, and it reaches the regional ICAP team. Next, we have one more question from Sugandharam. Sugandharam asks you, Sudeshna, ma'am, are there any 3D animator openings with Wackytoons as of
Yes,
now?
yes, 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 it is actually ongoing. So you can just quickly send your profile so that you can we can able to review that.
Okay, so Sugandharam, I hope you have got your answer. They are in the lookout for 3D animators. So please fine tune your resume. Okay, here's one more question, how to apply. So please fine tune your resume and portfolio. Email it, share it with your faculty or your center placement head. It reaches us and we eventually will share it with the studio. So hope I have answered your question, Sugandharam. Right. Sudeshna, one more question I have, and it is a question. It's a common question. It comes from all the students.
Mhm.
For example, if they clear the technical test,
Hmm.
okay,
Hmm.
I'm sure they'll have to face an HR interview with you and
Yes.
with your team. How
Mhm.
important is communication? Communication, as in how important is communicating in English
Hmm.
in your studio?
Hmm.
Okay, and when you are conducting interviews, do you access students on their English communication skills also, or is it just the technical skills?
See, first of all, if you can ask about the media entertainment industry, what is more important? In fact, for other industries also, what is more important? Your skills first. Okay, communication is something. If you are able to, that could be any language. Okay, if you are able to communicate with your supervisor, your teammates, your client, that is more than enough. Whether it is English, Hindi, Bengali, or anything, communication, I would say we could give it to the second priority, but the first priority should be your skill set.
Great. So students, again, what is more important is your creativity and your skill. So you communicate in English, Hindi, Marathi, Tamil, Bengali. It hardly matters. So you are welcome and you can actually grow in this organization. We have one more question from Shubham Hazra. Okay, before I take Shubham Hazra's question, since you are from the HR department, Sudeshna, how many people are working in that Wackytoon office in both the floors? Just a rough figure.
See, we are around 150 right now.
Wow. So students, they are in Kolkata. They around 150 artists are working with Wackytoon Studio, and I really want you to be a part of this growing organization. Okay, now I'll take Shubham Hazra's question. Shubham asks, is there a separate department for texturing artist, or a modeler only has to do the texturing part? So when it comes to recruitment, are you looking for a separate modeling and texturing artist or one single person?
It depends on the project. If the project requires the texturing and modeling all together, we can go for it, or else texturing different and modeling is different. It's totally onto the project.
Okay, so I think Shubham, you've got the answer. So there is a separate department for modeling and texturing, but then of course it depends on the project and it changes with time. One more question, Sudeshna. For example, if a candidate joins your organization as a 2D modeler, okay,
Yeah.
as a 3D modeler, I'm sorry, as a 3D modeler, and in due course of time his interest in animation arises, and because in the institute they know about modeling animation also, so is there a chance where a student who joins as a modeler can be shifted, can take transfer to an animation department, multitasking? Does it happen in Wackytoon?
Yes, of course, of course. Even, right now also these kind of things are going on in our organization, because we always wanted to see the interest of the employee, where it lies. Because if we can force him to work somewhere where he is not interested, it's a creative field. So the creativity will not come out. So that is always welcome for us. Okay. But they need to understand where their skill set and, their interest lies. Later on, maybe they would transfer to other department, and again they would say, no ma'am, we wanted to come down to this, I'm not able to handle it. Or maybe we are not comfortable to work with him for that particular thing. So that will also take some time to understand also whether he will be able to take it or not, because handling client projects are also a different thing. So that will also have to take into consideration.
Great. So students, it's a very flexible organization. So it is just not like that if you get selected as a modeling artist, you will never get to work on the animation side or in the animation team. So if you have the passion and if you have the willingness to learn, I think internal transfers do happen, and you can get that flavor of other departments also. We have one more question from Koshani. As of now, do you need 2D animators also, or is it only for the 3D department?
We are looking out for 2D animators also.
Great. So Koshani, yes, they are looking for 2D animators also. So students, there is basically a requirement in the 2D department as well as all genres of 3D department. So I think this is the right opportunity. The studio, the HR manager is actually inviting you to come and work with their esteemed organization. Now if you don't submit your resume and your showreel link, I think you will miss the opportunity, and I really don't want any of you to miss this golden opportunity. Okay, so please hurry up. Tomorrow is Sunday. Just of course Sunday you have to take rest, but then please work on your showreel, please work on your portfolio and submit it with your center placement head latest by Monday, so that we can share it with the studio and the opportunity gets filled and you get to work on some of the prestigious national and international projects. I have one more question, Sudeshna, though it is a little technical question, but then since you are into this recruitment business for quite some time, when I talk about modeling, okay, 3D modeling, are you looking for character modeling or you're looking for hard surface modeling, or
Again,
both?
that is, yeah. See, again, that is something depends on the project. So if the project requirement is there, we can take. Okay,
Okay,
so there
so
is no, yeah,
okay, so there is no hard and fast rule. So as of now, you're looking for character as well as hard surface, right?
correct.
So students, I think Sankalp asked this question. Uh, Yes, students, they have the requirement for character as well as hard surface modeling. So irrespective of your specialization, they have a requirement in their studio. So please share your profile with your center placement head. We have one more question from Sugandaram. He is from Madurai. Okay, wow. So we have students from Madurai attending the session. Where to apply, Sugandaram? It is very easy. You just have to submit your portfolio and resume to your center placement head, and it will eventually reach to your ICAP head, and we will compile and we'll share it with the studio. So students, a lot of students are asking that, where do we apply? So you have to just stay connected with your center. You just have to share your portfolio evaluated by your faculty, resume. Please proofread your resume once. Don't just send your resume for the sake of it, because when I talk with Sudeshna, and a lot of times just told that there are a lot of spelling errors in the resume. It kind of looks very childish, and it is not expected from a student of aptech. Okay, so proofread your resume. There's an option of spell check. Do that, and be honest. Frame simple sentences, and that's it. Okay, so please submit both of these to your faculty, and nothing like it that if you can embed your Shori link in the portfolio. Okay, we have one more question from Harsh. So, Deshna, I think the answer would be yes. Is there any lighting job as of now? Are you looking for
Yes.
three? Yeah. Okay. So, Harsh, the answer is yes. So this is, I think, the industry, and I'm really happy that I am a part of this industry, and so you are. That any domain, see, lighting, 2D modeling, texturing, 3D animation, and the answer is they have a job. And I think it is just not with Wackytoon. I think this is our 16th industry HR session, and all the studios are flooded with opportunities. And that's the reason this virtual job fair has been one super hit season for us, because a lot of students have actually got placed and got the offers. So please don't wait, and share your portfolio and resume with us, with the center team, which reaches us. Okay, so Deshna, one more question we have from the students. As of now, if say students get selected, is it work from home or is it work from office as of now?
We are working from home right now.
Oh, okay. So you are working from home.
Yeah.
So if the student, say from South or from Mumbai or from Delhi, gets selected, he'll be working from home, right?
Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely.
So I think और क्या चाहिए life में students, you get to work on some prestigious national international projects. You get to work with one of the esteemed studios of India, and you are working from home. So please, we just need and we just expect one thing from you, that is your portfolio and your resume. And I would really like to thank all my students and all my center staff, because we have got an overwhelming response for the virtual job fair, and that's the reason why every single hour a student is getting placed. So thank you all my students, and thank you all my center staff for this superb effort and making and taking our virtual job fair to just another level. Okay, so Deshna, one more question which a lot of
Yeah.
female candidates ask. Okay, in this industry, I understand that sometimes you have to sit late in the office, and there are deadlines which you have to complete. So how many female employees are there? What is the ratio of male and female employees in your organization now, since we are working from home, but then when the office reopens? So what is the ratio of female and male employees in your organization? And if you can, since you're from the HR domain, if you can also emphasize on the safety of female employees, because a lot of females would be coming from Delhi, Tamil Nadu. So if you can please emphasize on that as well.
Yeah. See, I'm really happy to address this, as I'm also a female employee working in Wackytoon. So, the thing is that, here safety matters, and ratio, if you're talking about ratio, the ratio is, I would say it's 20/80 right now, but we are looking out for more female candidates. If we can get, there is no other, we would always not choose like we need to have male candidates or not female candidates. if they have the skill set, we can take them. So we never do the, the ratio type or something, that there should be a proper ratio or anything like that. That is one thing. And another thing about the safety, I would say, for female employees, basically for Wackytoon, female employees safety is the important thing. That is the most important thing over here. And other thing is safety about whether, let me just address this thing. Let's say if any project deadline is there and the employee has to stay back. So basically what happens as of now, what I can able to tell you is, after 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock max, there is no female employee who stays back. And even if she's staying back, so Wackytoon takes all the precautions, all the responsibility of the employee to safely reach to their house. Okay, so that is how we are taking care.
Great. So I think you have already, answered the question. This is a very important question, which a lot of female candidates ask us about the safety. So yes, girls, please don't worry. If there is a late night, which happens in every industry, I guess, there is work. So the organization ensures your safety. It is the organization's responsibility. So and they are, when Sudeshna was sharing the requirements with me, she told that we would really be happy if a lot of female candidates apply. So all my girls, please let us show that girl power. So submit your resume, submit your portfolio, so that you get to work with one of the safest and the best organization. Right. So I have answered almost. I'll just quickly check one, Sudeshna. So I've answered work from home. Okay. Okay. So Deshna, I would also request you to kindly mention Wackytoon's website.
Wackytoon's website, you can go to, just hold on for a second. It's wackytoon.in. If you can just go to Google and just type it at www.wackytoon.in, you can get into it.
Right. So students, it's wackytoon.in. And as of now, Sudeshna, are you also looking for riggers? This is one question from Pavan Malode. So are you also looking for riggers?
Riggers, see, it would take some time, maybe, a month or so. Okay. So we are started opening with all the positions, but the thing is, rigging will take some time. Just little bit of maybe a month.
Okay, so students, Pavan, rigging will take some time, but yes, within a month or say 15 days. In fact, the hiring is in full swing, so they have requirements in all departments. But then rigging opening will also come in, say, 15 odd days. But having said that, we have another studios who are looking for rigging artists at the moment. Okay, so please, whichever center you are from, please submit your resume and showreel, that you're rigging showreel with your center, so that it reaches the placement ICAP placement head, and it goes to the studio where we have rigging opportunities. Okay. One more question, from Shubham Hazra. What is the shift timing? I mean, I did not understand the question, but I think he wants to know what is the office timing.
Office timing.
Because Shubham, it is work from home.
Yeah, exactly.
So it is 24 hours. We are working 24 hours, but then when you will actually start going to work. So yes, Sudeshna.
This is 10 to 6:30. Morning 10 to evening 6:30.
Okay, so it is 10 to 6:30. Okay, so Shubham, I hope I answered your question. Okay, one more question, Sudeshna. Since your studio is based out of Kolkata, and I can see a lot of students from Maharashtra, I can see a lot of students from Delhi. So do you speak only Bengali or Hindi or English? Is there any other language? Or if a person is, say, coming from South, okay, he would not be able to speak in Bengali. So what is the language which is the most common in your studio?
See, if I would say, in my studio, all the languages, is going on. So whenever, even if they're coming from South, I would expect, even If obviously they will not able to speak Bengali, so at least if they can speak English or Hindi, that would all work out. Because here, in Kolkata, speaking South would be a little bit of difficult thing, but then Hindi, English, if they can communicate, that is better.
Great. So students, I can see a lot of students who are attending this session from South. So please don't worry, that how will you survive in Kolkata if you don't understand, or if you cannot speak in Bengali. They speak in English and Hindi, so that's absolutely okay. And English is, as Sudeshna mentioned, art is of topmost priority. If your work is good, art has no language. So I know people, I know children who are like special children, but then still they have reached to the top in this creative industry. So that's okay. Now, Sudeshna, one more question which a lot of students are asking, if you can share us the growth of the fresher designation wise, like what would be the designation of the students? Okay. And will they get to work on projects like Chota Beam or Mighty Little Beam right from day one, or there would be some kind of training? 2 months internship is okay, but after
Yeah.
that, will they get to work on these projects?
Yeah. Of course. I mean, see, whatever projects we have, on that only they will start. See, we divide, there is a division of work. Okay. So that is how it works. So for a junior artist, that would be difficulty would be little less. And for a senior artist, the difficulty would be little more. So that is how we, describe the work, and we designated also on that way. And other thing is, what I can able to say is, for designation, if you wanted to know, we start with interns, and then trainee, and then from trainee it's junior. Let's say if I take it as animation, so junior animator, and then senior animator, and then above it will go. It's a hierarchy process. But if you are asking about the difficulty level, then yes, we segregate the work as per your experience. So there wouldn't have been anything. And if you think that we will not put you in the big projects from day one, no, it's not true. We will see your skill set, and accordingly we will put you in the work where you will also feel comfortable, and where we can also able to get the work from you, so that the client also will get satisfied. So that is how it works.
Great. So students, yes, you get to work on some of the prestigious projects right after your training, the moment you are ready. And I think you may have, a crore in your bank account, but the kind of thrill which you get on seeing your name in the credits of the projects, I think that is unparalleled. It cannot be
I was
replicated with
about to
any
say
other
that.
happiness.
Yeah. I was about to say that if you wanted to see, just go to Netflix, click on Little Beam, Mighty Beam, or whatever it is, and you just see your name would be there in the credit list.
So I think that feeling is awesome, and I think all my students would love to see their names in the credit list. So here is the opportunity for you guys. So we have one more question from Swastik. List of opening today. It will be helpful for everyone. Okay, Swastik, the studio. I'll just give you a quick recap for all my students also. So the name of the studio is Wackytoon Studio. They work with some of the most prestigious projects, and they are based out of Kolkata. The openings we have in the studio are in the 2D department, okay, 3D in all genres, 3D modeling artist, organic, inorganic both, texturing artist, 3D animators, lighting artist also. Riggers, not as of now, but then yeah, within 15 days or a month, they will also have rigging opportunities. But then we have other studios who are looking for riggers. So Swastik, I think you are clear with the openings, and all my students who are attending this session, they're aware of the current openings. They have openings in almost all the departments, and please don't worry about the number. If you are good, you will be selected. That's it. Okay, we have another question from anonymous attendee. Okay, it's not written his name. Okay, he asks if I get selected and if I am not able to work from home. Okay, student, whoever has asked this question, if you get selected, which I wish you will, you have to figure it out. Abhi ghar se to kaam karna hi padega. So there are problems
Yes.
would arise, but then you have to fix it. So
See, we do have option here. I would want to say Wackytoon have a very, good culture to provide, system to the employees also, if they do not have a system at home. Okay, so we provide system. You have to just take it and start working. And if
Oh
you
wow.
have a space problem or something, see, for one employee opening the right now opening the office would be a little difficult, but still we try to manage on that part also. Sometimes employees comes, they work and they go home, but not regularly right now because precaution we need to take. But few times it happens. Some few employees, let's say 5 or 10 employees, someday comes, they work and they go home. So that we can do. And another thing is, if the project requires and you have to come down to office, maybe at 10 people we can allow, but that depends on the project only. So that
Okay,
is
so it is completely project dependent. So as of now, the office is closed. All of you are working from home, and they are also providing the necessary system and necessary software. Okay, if there is any issue, you can visit the office, of course, keeping in mind the safety protocol. But then, as of now, it is work from home. And see, I think the studio is providing you the system also. So what more you want? I mean, you just have to work, that's it.
yes.
And with the kind of knowledge you all are getting in your Aptech center, I think you are good to go. You just need to submit your showreel and your resume to your center placement head. So, Sudeshna, I think we have covered everything. We have covered the organization culture, the work culture, the management team, the recruitments, what is expected out of a fresher, the growth of the fresher salary, current mode of work. I think we have covered everything. So thank you so much, Sudeshna, for that wonderful presentation and taking us through your entire, organization culture. Students, it is a growing organization. There are 150 creative people who are already working on some of the prestigious projects in association with Green Gold. It is based out of Kolkata, and they have requirements in all the domains. So I think this is one golden opportunity. So please share your applications with the center ASAP. So thank you so much, Sudeshna,
Thank you,
for
Mala.
accepting our invite and being so nice and sweet to all of us.
Thank you so much. Thank you for inviting me. And I'm sure your students are really happy right now. At least I'll be able to, I have given at least a few opportunity, a few hope maybe for this pandemic session where students are going into depression and all, how to get a job and all. I really feel I would be, or my team would be able to give some rays of hope to them.
Actually, I think what I personally feel, Sudeshna, I think pandemic and COVID, I think these have just remained words. It has
Yes,
not affected our industry, and it can never affect it. And rather, I think COVID has been a blessing in disguise for this media and entertainment industry, because the
true.
opportunities have increased like anything.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes. So students, I don't think, these words like pandemic and job cuts and pay cuts. We have a studio which has given increments to the artists. Imagine. So you have to please remain stress free. That's why all these job fairs are arranged. The sole motive of this job fair and the sole motive of organizing these industry HR sessions is so that you get a job, which a lot of students have already got. It is your turn now. So please submit your portfolio and your resume to your center placement head so that it reaches us and it eventually reaches the studio. Okay. So now the turn has come where I would be revealing the second surprise. So first surprise was a lot of my students have got placed and they've already entered in this media and entertainment industry. The second surprise is on 30th. Okay, tomorrow is Sunday, so you all have to take rest, sleep, eat good, and work on your showreel and resume. But on Monday we have a double dhamaka, we have a double bonanza. It is like shahi paneer with dal makhni. So we have a session in the first half which starts from 11, and we have another session in the second half. Okay, we will share the details, the timings, the registration link, the creatives with your center team. So please get in touch with your center. We have Technicolor and Green Gold. So today we had Wackytoon. Okay, on 30th we have Green Gold and Technicolor coming specially for all of you under the virtual job fair to interact with you, to make you understand the recruitment process, to share the openings with you, and to hire you. So Monday is our double dhamaka. So finish off all your important work tomorrow, because 30th, it is one day which has two dhamakedar sessions, right? So please get in touch with your center right now to get the link and the creative. So I am sure I made all of yours weekend lovely by sharing these two surprises. So thank you everyone. I am really happy that you guys have responded so well all through the session. You are sharing your resume and your showreel to your centers. Those who have yet not done that, please do that ASAP, because the recruiters are waiting for you. So till then, take care. Have a nice weekend. See you on 30th in the first half and second half. Take care. Bye bye. Have a lovely evening. Bye, Sudeshna.